Hey guys, Ivan here. Okay, so I've been just looking at several models, and then I was looking at um. See, this is where we're working on. It's the what they call the quad, and apparently this is the hospital ring. That's the deviation tower. I always thought it was this one, the taller one, but or it was the one. Okay, so that's Gryffindor's tower. This is the hospital wing. Which apparently goes into the clock tower. Weird. But so many of these, it's so weird. We could move this if we cut this right here. Now that wouldn't help. We'd have to cut it here. What we just did yesterday. Well, no, I didn't say it even yesterday. Right, so we'd have to cut it here. And over and shove it that way. I think. Oh boy. Or we could leave this and say that this is just the way in which we're going to keep it, and I'm leaning towards this is just the way we're going to keep it. A couple things to note is just that the courtyard is a block higher, so we're going to, we're going to keep it that way. And I'm sorry if that upsets anybody, but just because of how complicated it would be otherwise, we're just gonna move it that way. Yeah, do this. Careful to avoid connecting with the build there as much as possible. Okay, so let's put a wall here. And you know what? We're gonna use where is it? The diagonals here. 7. So that they match up. Now, of course, this causes some issue. What? Maybe. Hold on. If I did this guy, okay, that wouldn't be too bad. So I get to the top. Oops. Yeah, and that's where it becomes an issue. It's right there. Yeah, you know what? That's a small mistake in continuity, whatever. And so we're just gonna accept it as is. We'll take that piece out, and we're gonna use that guy. I think that would, yeah, that alleviates any issues we're having. Sort of. Okay. You know what? I think I've got a pillar. This guy. And there we go. That'll work. And so what we got to do is come down here. And again, if this is problematic to somebody, sorry. Just for the interest of making sure that What? I thought I was doing... Yeah, I forgot to delete these. Okay. It's where I'm going to take some creative liberties with the build as it stands. I might come back through and put some interesting detail here, but not right now. And that goes there. I just need this guy. About that height. And of course, this will disappear a little bit when we go further up and do that outside ring. So we're just gonna tell that to go there. And I think, yeah, I gotta go one more higher for this, which I will do right now. Oop. There we go. Then now we just need this guy one more time. He goes right there. And so we need that roof that goes here. And then we need the regular roof that goes here. All right, we're getting there. So what we're doing today is we're gonna round off the rest of the tower here to at least past where the roof would be, and we'll go back and see if we can dig up a. Okay, so. No, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something. Where would it be? Had this wonderful view a few episodes back where it was kind of aimed down. Here we are. So all the roofs appear to be the same height, so that's what I'm going off of, and we'll do a little bit of what's going on here. And see, this right here, that's the issue I'm running into, is that for some reason here it shows that tower's not as interconnected with this as much, and that might be the case in the movie model, I'm not sure. But since we're using a combination of different source materials for this build, we're going to ignore that for simplicity's sake. Very much like we're going to ignore this side too. This is going to be a wall. We're moving the wall slightly. I'm not sure where I got that little indent from, but we're getting rid of it. It's going to go right about there. And of course this goes here, but here's the kicker. I believe this goes up one level, and there's a set of stairs from something I saw. So it's actually kind of like this. So there's going to be a little bit of miscellaneous placement for the time being. Of course, this right here, I believe it's like this. And instead of being on the outside, it was on the inside, and it seemed like it was a round deal. So we're gonna see if we can find the stairs again. There we go. That actually might have been the case over here. Now we're gonna leave them like that. And they're gonna be nice arches. And let's go ahead and find a open space. There we go. And we have our choice of angled, around, oh, and diagonal. I didn't realize that was in there. But that could be useful later. Right. It's going to be round. Nice round staircase. Oops, not that far. And of course this goes up. Like so. Now we really don't need to worry too much about the interior of this. Too much. We just need to make sure. Looks like. And what I mean is that all these walls do not have to be replaced, just the ones around the stairs. Like so. Oops. Go away. There we go. In fact, we don't even have to put blocks here as long as we build the facade around it. I don't know if that's the right terminology for what I wanted to use it for, but whatever. Just like that. And it gives the illusion that there's something there that's not. Okay, we'll do that. We find the stairs. Maybe put them in. There we go. Is that right? Yep. Cool. I'm trying to think of, there was something I was building once. I think when I was building the video game, way back in the day, there was a video game that I was working on with some people, and it didn't really get anywhere, so don't bother looking for it. It never got really off the planning phase slash. We didn't even get the first level done. There was some issues with obtaining material for the build. I was waiting on some model work and it never came. Short to say. We'll just bring that up one more. All right, that's the same height as these there we go. These right here. Of course, we gotta do this guy. And for this one, we're gonna do pillars and arches. Which, we got pillars here, but do we have arches? We do not seem to have them. So we're going to do, I think the pillars themselves, yeah, they're just stone like this. So we're going to just use that stone like that on both sides. Nope, there we go. Perfect. And we just need things like this. Apparently it didn't matter whether or not we used those pillars or not. The game was just gonna put them in like that anyways. Unless I can delete that. Yes, I can. It's gonna freak out. Oh. Well, we'll leave it. I'm not sure why that's like that, but it is. And we're not gonna worry about it. And of course we can do something like that. Something like this. And looking pretty good so far. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually put windows in afterwards, I think. And not that high up. Just need them this high. Is that right? That's right. Cool. No, that's wrong. That's right for the everything but that. No, is that right? Now the question becomes, do we want to continue this segment? What I can actually, I didn't realize I could probably do. So if I took out that corner piece, I bet I could actually, yeah. Oh, no, apparently not. What about that? Oh, look at that. Fantastic. So it makes that connection there. Do I want to continue this neat little facade stuff all the way around? And I think I do. It's neat enough that I'm gonna do that. I don't know if it does go all the way around, but I'm gonna take creative liberties with that part. And that goes up one more. It's just such a neat thing that I want to continue it. In fact, you know what? Before I get too far, let's see if we can find a side of Gryffindor Tower to tell us what that side looks like on the outside. And definitely it's here. So maybe the sides don't have it, or do not have it. I guess either way could have worked. Trying to find. Where's that? I think that's supposed to be the screen shack. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. We can almost see it right there. Oh wait, no, we can't see it, and I'm not. Is that? I need another angle to see. You know what? I think I need a better view. Okay, that's... Well, that's neat. I think this is supposed to be... Is that supposed to be the Weasley house? Probably. Kind of haphazardly put together, as if held up by magic. To which Harry thought, of course it probably is. This must be where the ghoul lives. Was it a ghoul? I think it was a ghoul. I'm seeing this, but I need up on the hill looking down. And the more I'm looking at it, I think... Oh, here. This would help. I think. Maybe. Need like a... Ah, here we are. So for some reason... Okay, so on this thing, it does not show any of that special effect. So I'm not going to include that, much to my displeasure. Although it seems odd that it would be here and not the rest of the place. Yeah. Of course, then again, it's magic, so what do I know? Right. Okay. We'll disregard this, and this will be like a typical school side building. Not so magical. What? Why did you do this to me? Twice. All right. Like that. There we are. Again, we'll come back to windows a little bit later on. Nothing spectacular going on, just that I'm trying to rush this. I'm just trying to get the outlines in first, and the details can come later. In this case. So I'm trying to decide why I'm building this. How exactly... wide this area is. I could go based off the map, and that would be a good indicator. But how accurate would that be? I think, and of course, trying to find a courtyard picture for some reason seems to elude me. It's definitely something somebody made. Oh, look at that. That's a fantastic view. I may have to... Well, that's creepy. I have no idea where that's at, but why in the world would you have just this opening like this? It's beyond me. Yeah, it looks like the front and the backs are like that, but not the sides. Come on, give me a courtyard picture. Well, that's neat. Oh dear. There's that. Oh, look at this. You know what? It looks like that. Okay. Which is not exactly what I was looking for, to be honest. I was looking for something else, and we're gonna do... Here's the question that I'm trying to figure out. Is how to convey this opening. This is 3 wide, and I can do that easily like this. Does this flip? No, it does not flip. Actually, I could probably paste it or put it down somewhere like this and cut it. And click yes. To which we're going to have to put a block here and then paste it. Like so. Then remove the... Oh, come on now. Okay, so that. Click that. Remove that. This. Looking pretty good. I like that. And we gotta do the same on this side. Alright. Oh, come on now. Alright. One more time. Like this. There you go. Thank you. There we go. And to give the illusion, do this. Right, so, and then this would be the next step. Oops. Alright, now if we were to go into here, it looks like it belongs there, doesn't it? At least from my perspective. I think that looks pretty neat. Cool. Now we just gotta deal with this guy here. Now I could do something like this. It just has... because I kind of like the idea. Let's see here. You probably have to be here. Like so, and it has to be 2 across, so let's see what that looks like. Yeah, there we go. Nope, we had it. Aha, yes. Come on, turn. Thank you. Yeah, I like it. I didn't think I would, but I do. Oops. Come on. Not sure why this thing's not liking doing stuff for me. There we are. I guess the one thing we need to decide is, do we squish this thing up a little bit more? Which we could, and that would bring this back a little bit. Because right now it looks too wide, I think. Yeah, we're going to have to move the front back a little bit, the whole section. And... that should solve some issues. Like right here, probably cut this and then move it in line. Yeah. Alright, so we'll do that right now and cut that out real quick. Cut this section out. Alright. So far, so good. And there we go. I think that will be fine, like that. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and save this real quick, because if it crashes, we don't want to lose everything. And we'll cut that. Oh, that's exactly why we do this. So we're going to load that back in. Now, somewhere in this build, there is an attached block that is attached to the rest of this. So we'll go into our spectator view, which for some reason fly mode isn't like no clip like I would hope it'd be. So I'm wondering where, I think I can see it. Right up where the G is. I'm guessing that. Oh. Okay, whoa, where are we? Alright, there we are. And down we go. Come on, faster. Actually, I'm not sure where it is connected. Oh, I see. Now it's going to freeze for a little bit because it's creating two different entities. There it goes. Sometimes it might crash. The underbelly of the build. Alright. 6. That should be correct now. There we go. Okay, so this is 2 blocks. This is the right. So the lengths are not the same. We'll cut this side real quick. Of course, we gotta do that first. 2 blocks and then to the actual thing. What about this guy? Yeah, it seems I need to move over slightly. Huh. Seems to be the issue here. Seems to be something in this area. That's, no good. There's something this way. And I don't think it's me. Let's go again to the under part. We're looking for any blocks that might be having a cow. Oh, I see something right there. All right, perfect. Okay, so there's a block in between and 2 blocks, so we're off somehow. All right. Okay, so there's 3. Oh, I see. Okay, so what you may or may not see is the fact that this is based off a 3 block, and that's 2. So in order to correct this issue, what we can do is widen this side out a little bit. Just like, well, that's not even, so it's got to go, if it goes 1 over, that becomes a 2. Right? Just double check something real quick here. So that there's that. Between these 2 tips, there's 1 block. And between these two, so if I moved it over that way, it would be, oh, place the block. Yeah, that would solve the issue, is having one more like this. Alright, cool. That actually solves that issue. And I just realized something. If I just take all that out like this, and what we're doing is merging the two blocks in together, and that works. And what I realized before that I kind of ignored was the fact that I needed to do these wide arches in order to build that up. This is 1, 2, 3. That's okay. So okay, 1, 2, 3. All right, and we are going to put that there. Again, the details are going to come later. Stupid tree. Oh dear. There it goes. Hold the phone. Right? Why is there... I'm confused. Oh, wait. No, I'm not. There we go. For some reason, this block and this block weren't making any sense to me. Right, but now they are. All right. And that looks splendid. We did this. Here's the first set of roofs all the way across. Here's the next set. And of course we're going to come back to the other side and do the wooden roof because it looks better than the red roof that was there before. Not entirely sure There might have been a reason for that. I can't remember right now. So here's the... Can I put this guy up there? Huh, no I can't. I think I know what to do. Right. Just like that. There we go. And then this needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4, so 8. Just what this one is. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14. We'll cut that. Paste that in, bring that over there. Perfect. A little weird. Actually, a lot of weird. This might change a little bit with the centerpiece that's going to come in. Actually, the centerpiece is a little off. I say. With great interest. Might have to squish the other side. Cut this section here and squish it over to the side to make these line up. In fact, yeah. What's that center line? Yeah, we're way off. To get center roughly, we're gonna have to cut this section here and move it in 4, which we can do. Unless we don't really care about that situation, which we can change. I'm entirely crazy about this. Oops. Actually, you know what? I think this section... I wonder if it would look better like this. Is that inline? It is. Because we know that it seems to be just these two sides. Like that. And if we took those two sections out, that out like that. There's that. And now we gotta do 6 here. Oops. 10 like that. Cut that. Maybe. Alright, we'll kind of throw that in there. It doesn't look that great. I won't lie. Kind of looks the worst of, not great at all, if we're gonna be completely honest here. If I took these sections out, that. Looks better, I suppose. Not the greatest, but definitely better than it was. Gonna have to do some paste work here with this. There we go. Better than it was. Really is. Yeah, definitely gonna have to cut that section. In fact, I might. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll cut this section here, squish it over about 4. Or well, is it 2, 4? Don't know. Right, so that's gonna do it for this episode. It's a little. Do I have this in the wrong section? I have this in the wrong section. How about that? Shazbot, they say. Alright, so I'm one lower than I'm supposed to be. Gonna really quickly do this section right here to remind me. In fact, we'll take the roofs out real quick just so I know what's going on next time I look at this. And then we can take this section out. Like so. Alright. Better than it was. Kinda. I think we'll do is a number like this. Oh dear. Oh, there. Got it. Got it in time before there was a horrible, horrible accident that would definitely have been horrible, to say the least. Do this. And that. And this. And that. Alright. And there we go. Again, not perfect, but better than it was. Really not perfect. You know what I can do, I think, to solve this issue? Make this a little bit better. Paste that, cut that. How's that look? You know, not terrible, not great, but not terrible. Right. So next time what we'll do is we'll cut out a section of this side and move this over so it lines up, thereby extending this outward. So what will happen is the right hand side here will gain a few more walls. The left side will probably keep the same amount of walls or a little less, and this of course will get squashed a little bit, but that will that'll be for another time. And just a little that's a bit of what's gonna come next. Hopefully I won't have to mess with this side. Let's see here. Well, that's looking pretty neat, I think. Granted, there are no smokestacks at the moment, but that will come later. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.